Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about control. It is in the nature of our egos to try to control aspects of our lives. It gives us a sense of security and autonomy. However, this is an illusion. The truth is that we in fact control very little. By recognizing that control is an illusion, we can spare ourselves a lot of suffering. If you think about it, how much do we exhaust ourselves trying to control the direction that our lives are going? Or even worse, how much do we exhaust ourselves trying to control other people's lives? The universe is completely out of our hands. When we think back to times where we thought we had everything under control, where we thought everything was aligned just the way we had planned, we will recognize the nature of this illusion. By accepting all the aspects in our lives that we don't control, we can save ourselves a lot of energy and anguish and frustrations. In moments like the one we're living now, this becomes especially clear. With so many factors out of our hands, it is easy to succumb to fears and anxieties. That is why I propose we focus on what we can control, on what we can do. So, what can we control? How can we direct our energies in a positive and productive manner? The answer lies in our actions. We have the autonomy to make decisions and the free will to act as we wish. We don't control the results of our actions, that is true, but we can do our part. We can act correctly. However, and here's another tip, we don't control our thoughts. We control our actions, but we don't control our thoughts. It sounds very counterintuitive, but it's true. We are not our thoughts. Our thoughts don't define us. In truth, we should question every single thing that goes through our minds if we want to act correctly. We should reflect about where each thought is coming from, what purpose it is serving, if it is causing us unnecessary suffering or directing us towards the right path. This is a very complicated concept to wrap our heads around, but there is an imagery that I really like that I think could really help. Imagine a house with people coming and going. You are the house, the structure, and the people are the thoughts. The people don't make the house. They don't define it. They come and they go, but the structure stays intact. You are the structure, and the people don't define you. If you need a little extra help to understand this, I can share with you how I had my aha moment with this, how I really got it. It happened when I was watching Rick and Morty, season 1, episode 2, the Inception episode, where Rick and Morty decide to incept Morty's math teacher's dreams so that he gives Morty an A. After an entire episode of traveling down the layers of the teacher's unconscious and planting the thought in his mind, when the teacher finally wakes up, he goes, "I know one thing for sure. I'm giving Morty an A in math. That is my idea. That is an original thought." Realizing how much we don't control can initially make us feel very lost and confused. On the other hand, in doing this, we can also clarify the areas in our lives where we can, yes, do our part. We cannot expect anything in return or try to foresee the results. The only thing we can do is act correctly, is do our part. That is the only thing that is in our hands. In directing our energies onto the right actions and accepting everything else that we don't control, we can live much fuller and more peaceful lives, even in chaotic and trying times such as this one. So go out there, do your part, act correctly, act with integrity, act with truth, and most of all, act with the utmost respect for yourself, for the world, and for everybody in it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.